just happened?
I got launched.
Oh my god.
I have no idea where I'm at in relation to you. Everyone, because I wanted to avoid the first turn meme. And instead of first turn meme, I got the second turn meme. Yep. I did a barrel roll. But I refused to tow. I felt that with the way that was, I could get it back on its wheels. I did. Didn't realize I didn't have it in reverse. Did get it back on the track. And kept going. And... Oh gosh. Oh gosh, we got a... What do we got here? This is more than a minor. She's got the Michael Jackson lean going. Yeah. And she's standing through the roof. What the hell's going on? Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to step out of the truck.
Can you tell me what you saw?
And then she fell into the street.
3 wide, you're in the middle. Got one on your right. 2 wide there. All clear, all clear.
Ooh.
3 wide, you're on the right. All clear, all clear. Got one on your left. All clear, all clear. Looks like we've lost that motor. We've got wheel damage. If your car had too much damage, we've got to fix it.
Whoa. Oh, jeez. I don't even know what to say about that. The Cookie Monster was just asked me if I had gone to get my lion yet. What up, everybody? Hi, Michael. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Hope everyone had a great Wednesday. Today we are in the Pony Express League, which is going to be running GTPs, LMP2s, and GT3s. And as you can see, I'm running the McLaren GT3, and we are at Mid-Ohio. A track that's not really designed for multi-class, and not really good for GTPs or LMP2s. So this may be terrifying. But if you do find yourself enjoying it, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. If you have not yet subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing as well. And I have not done a lot of practice because I was not sure if I was going to run this race or not. So I need to get out there since we only got about 35, no more than that, 45 minutes left. I need to get out there and run some more practice laps so I don't be the reason that it's terrifying. But let's get back out there and run some laps. Hope you're doing well, Michael.
Abraham, hot laps. You're moving down in P3 in class.
This track has a lot of off-camber corners, as you're going to see. I put the YouTube tags into my vertical stream, and I'm hoping that will help that do a little better.
We got enough fuel data to calculate laps in the race, averaging 28 gallons. There's about 34 laps left. Sector fastest.
That's one way to make a corner.
Gap ahead slower by 1.914.
I wonder if Jesse's having some internet issues.
Debris flag. There's a GTP closing in. Clear. Clear behind. Limiter on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Further 30 laps remaining.
All right. We get back to here. Not a great turnout so far. We got 3 GT3s actually in the session, 3 GTPs, and Jesse in the LMP2. Jesse, at this rate, your EOL will be pole.
Yeah, I'm really hoping more people show up.
AGTP coming up. Yield for him. It's clear. Debris flag. Debris on track. One off track currently. Debris ahead. Watch out. Debris flag. Car ahead. Previous lap time 1 minute 22.979. Sector optimum. Debris flag. Sector best. Last sector was green. That was a 1 minute 24.020. AGTP behind you. On right rear. You're clear. You're clear. Class position 4. Debris ahead. quickest sector. We have a GTP upon us. 0 behind. Green sector. Debris flag. Track limits now at 2 off tracks. Best previous sector. Car ahead set its best lap time of 1 minute 22.7. Number 56 is on a hot lap. AGTP inbound. Right rear, clear. And clear. Watch out. Debris flag. Watch out for debris.
Hey, Jerry, how you doing today?
You're moving down in P5 in class. Debris ahead. Debris on track. Delta time behind over 5 laps. 0.1.
Nice. I'm
18
doing well.
down, 20 to go.
Halfway through the week. Got an ARCA race
Debris
tomorrow
on track.
at Daytona. And then my league races will be done for the week, and I can start focusing on, I can start focusing on the NEC and the other officials that I plan on running. I'm probably going to be running the NEC solo Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. on the East Coast. I don't think I will be available for the 10 a.m. Saturday. And right now it's looking like I'm going to run the BMW M2 in the NEC. You know, because I'm sick and demented and need to torture myself with a slow
Debris on
car
track.
that basically has no grip and no brakes.
Dropping to class position 6 now. You will get gas, wheels, and polishing window. On target.
Let's just see how bad I am. Okay. 2.5 off the top, guys.
Roper has taken the lead of this class.
Torturing yourself by trying to tune an LMP2. Yeah. That sounds like torture. Yep. 23.5 minutes to go.
You're moving down in class position 7 currently.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to begin to
Watch out,
suggest
grease run.
tuning an LMP2.
AGTP on you. Clear behind. Watch out for debris.
Yeah, I know nothing about Forza other than it's a racing game.
Weather alert. Track temperature has risen 5 degrees Fahrenheit to 93 in the last 40 minutes 18. Close to 16, laps left. Previous sector was the new quickest. We may snatch P6 currently.
Are you? Nice.
Sector best. One minute 23.3. Another best lap time. There's a GTP behind you. Super. P6 in class. Debris on track.
If that's a game, this is the first that I have heard of it. So I'll have to look into it.
Three off tracks. None behind.
Bro.
Is that going to be on Steam?
1 minute 28.4 on last lap.
Oh, okay.
Debris on track.
I will definitely have to check it out. Oh. Shows how much I've been looking at Steam.
Debris ahead. Yellow flag in 7 seconds. One involved. There's a LMP2 imminent. Sector drain. Clear.
Okay. And it's called Roadcraft.
Watch out. Debris flag. We're off tracks. Debris flag. Debris on track. Last sector was quickest. You have a LMP2 coming up. Delta behind over 5 laps. 1.254. And clear. Optimal sector. AGTP on the way. Right behind. It's clear. You're clear. Debris on track. Stopping to take petrol. Rubber on 4 tires. Let's clear screen. 10. Stopped.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually find where my mouse is. And I'm going to look at the Steam store. And you said it was Roadcraft. Roadcraft. Oh! I have seen the trailer.
10. Further laps to go.
May 20th. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Boom. View my cart. Continue to payment. I agree. Purchase. Now let me install it now or no?
Terrell leads.
Doesn't look like it. All right. Well, Jerry, if you heard what I said, and judging by your reaction, you did. I just bought it. I remember seeing the trailer on that. Thought it was interesting. What we got? We got still 11 minutes. Absolutely.
You have one on you. Clear.
Although to be fair, I was going to get it anyways.
That's P7 in class now. Previous set the fastest. You have a GTP inbound. Let him by. Right side rear. We're clear. It's clear.
No, we still got 11 minutes left
Hackett,
till
hot
qualifying
laps.
starts.
There's AL and P2 behind. P8 in class currently. Going right rear. We're clear. You're clear.
Now, if I remember correctly, you do not have a PC. You just have... Is it a PlayStation? Xbox? But you're planning on getting a PC, if I remember correctly? Xbox. Do you know if that's going to be cross-platform? I'm guessing not, since most of those games usually are not.
We have 7 minutes 32 seconds. Still.
Nice.
Track limits. 5 off tracks.
Oh, is it? Cool.
Last lap, 1 minute 24.268.
So the PC that I have now, the one that I'm using, it was 4,500. That included the mouse and the keyboard. Didn't need monitors because I already had monitors.
Five laps to go. Last sector green.
So the name of the game tonight is going to be Survive. There's not a lot of places to pass on this track anyways, and then you add in the multi-class, and there's going to be even fewer spots to pass. So there will probably be a lot of death as I overshoot that corner again.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to middle of nowhere, Ohio sports car course. It's a scorcher out there.
We'll do fuel. Rubber on
pretty
4
much
wheels.
just
Also
Ohio.
polishing windows.
Gonna go over a few things. We don't have a huge turnout, but I think this is a fun track. It's a big driver's track. Speed differentials, especially in some of the more windy bits, aren't gonna be. There's not some big speed differences, especially when prototypes are coming out on cold tires. They're not going to be that much faster than GT3s except for the straights. So just be on the lookout for that kind of stuff. Practice your pit in if you haven't yet. No passing will not be until after turn 1. So you have your small kink to the left, then going down to the keyhole. And you can pass on that straight there. Normal single file on the start. We have a good many EOLs for today. I'm going to look through and see who's actually here. So I have an EOL. I believe no one in P2 has no one who has a EOL in P2 is here. And then Lucas Ripper, Clayball, have an EOL, and I don't think Nathan Westland still owes us one, but I don't see him here. Then we think that's all. Yeah, that's all of our EOLs for today. So we'll get those sorted out once we go onto the pace lap. Don't worry about if iRacing Spotter tells you we'll just clear blacks as we go. Yeah, just be patient, especially through Thunder Valley. So that's coming off of kind of a blind right-hander that goes down a hill. There's a few places that definitely want to exercise some patience and caution. I think we can definitely do a tight track like this, and who knows, if we do well with this, we might bring out some more fun, smaller tracks as we go into next season. So, yeah, good luck, have fun.
Pretty sure Jesse's supposed to have an EOL, but I ain't saying nothing.
Oh man, sorry, I thought I was clear. You know what? My rear broke loose just before contact, so I think it was kind of a combination.
Yeah, I was trying to judge the run you'd get off the corner. I was like, oh crap, I must have misjudged it. But yeah, I think you just got slightly loose, which allowed me to get right to you.
Yeah. Even then, though, the P2s aren't that great out of the corner. There's just not enough kind of torque at the low end there. But yeah, the rear just kind of kicked loose for a split second, and then that's when we made contact.
Yeah, like I said. Oh shit, 21-8? Wow. Like I said, the name of the game.
Checkered flag for practice.
Name of the game today is going to be survival. As I see someone is over there testing the barriers. All right, we got 4 laps, 15 minutes.
Do your best out there. It's 4 laps and 15 minutes. Green lights.
Well, this lap's going to be a banker. Because I missed my lines on the first 2 corners. That was a little better through turn
New
one.
lead foreman. We're down to P4. You're moving down in P6. Terrell now leads. Calgary takes the lead. Good stuff. Yet another best time. 1 minute 24.7. You're down to P7. Position 8. Good stuff. New quickest time. 1 minute 24.7. Clear behind. No one behind. Clear.
So Jerry, once you get your PC, you're going to be doing iRacing, I'm assuming?
Clear. None behind. Sector green. It's clear. And clear.
Nice.
Sector was optimal. 0 behind. Improving. Best time. 1 minute 23.948. No one behind. We're moving down in position 9
We'll
now.
have to get you into
That's it for qualification.
some of these leagues.
We're clear. Clear behind. Clear. Course cut.
Lead me to glory. Jack having pity on me. All right, we still got 5.5 minutes. All right, we'll see what we can do. Jack with self-imposed EOL by qualifying last. All right, 4 minutes, and then we'll be getting started. Hour and 25 minutes on the clock. Once again, while I'm thinking about it, if you are enjoying this, I would appreciate if you hit the like button. And if you have not yet subscribed, if there is anybody out there that has not yet subscribed, I would appreciate if you would consider subscribing as well. And judging by the qualifying times, there is not much of a difference. Hey, Travis. How you doing today? PC all up and running now? And if you couldn't tell by the stream title, I am terrified for this race.
But all drivers, please make their way to the assembly area plenty of time prior to the scheduled time.
6.5-ish hours in a car. Yeah, that would make you nutty. We're going to try. I mean, we're not that far off the pace, but everybody, with the exception of Jack, who qualified, put up times faster than my best. And I know for a fact that Jack can run faster than what he qualified. He was just making sure he qualified in the back because he's got an EOL. Yeah, but for Travis, I don't think it was a road trip. I think it was for work. Probably had to travel, I'm guessing, 3-ish hours, 3+ hours each way.
This is 1 hour and 25 minutes. We need 25,361 gallons in the last laps. Roughly 61 laps. Race with 17 racers joined. 110 seconds to gridding ends. This
It's
should be
the
a
cats.
two-stopper with earliest pit on lap 20.
And taco smell.
Reminder to GTPs to reset your setup.
– 60 seconds left.
I guess Jesse didn't have an EOL. I thought he won last week, but maybe I was wrong. So in addition to
Grid
Jack,
time.
we're going to have a couple of other people
Pace
that
car
are going
about
to
to
be
move.
dropping behind.
Pace car on the move.
But where will we get the green flag? I'm thinking we're going to be all the way back at Thunder Valley. I think it's called.
Get ready to go. Launch signal. car in pit lane. Launch a PM. Green, green, green. Focus now. Slow mini sector 3.
Well, there goes that.
Right rear. And clear. Flag cleared. On left behind. Clear. Yellow flag. Debris flag. On right side rear. You're clear. Right side rear. Clear. Class position 10 now.
What sounded like a water park, Jerry? The start signal?
Left rear. And clear. Watch out for debris.
All right, gonna try to focus back up.
Debris flag. Watch out. Debris flag.
Hey,
Fastest lap,
Snake.
1 minute 24.5.
How you doing tonight? I think it's called Thunder Alley. Uh-oh.
Debris. One off track currently.
Cool, I'm glad you're here, Black Snake. Did you do any Gran Turismo? I know you were talking about doing some of that tonight. And yeah, I've got the horizontal and vertical streams going.
Quickest sector.
Verticals have not been doing well lately since Streamlabs had that update.
Debris on track. Track cleared.
Okay.
Careful.
Oh, Jack
Yep,
disconnected.
5. Get in there. Class position 8.
Wonder what happened to Jack.
Car behind on track. Previous lap time was a 1 minute 24.9. Andrew McMurray behind us has lost 18.5 recently. Two off tracks now. Watch out for debris.
If y'all are not yet, go give my man Snake a subscribe. He does a lot of war type games and some racing. He is on iRacing, but hasn't been doing much iRacing lately. But I'm trying to get that changed. I'm trying to get him back into iRacing.
Cleared yellow. Interval in front 12 seconds. Well done. That's P7 in class currently.
And yes, I will be playing Roadcraft here in a few weeks when it comes out. Already bought it.
You have a GTP upon you. Yep, larger by 2.9 behind. Clear. Green sector. Blue flag. Terrell is on you. 0 behind. Car behind on track. Last lap time 1 minute 17.221. Right rear, clear. You're clear. Good job. Fastest lap. 1 minute 24.4. Blue flag. AGTP inbound. None behind.
There is the difference in the straight line between the GTPs and the GTPs and GT3s. Those things can just get up and go on straightaways.
Blue flag. You have a GTP upon us. On right rear, we're clear. No one behind. McMurray 6 seconds behind.
We still have 13 laps of fuel remaining. Well, 13 at the line. Well, I'm way off my lines right now. So once again, I will mention that tomorrow night we will be back in Fast Chairs Racing Series with the Arc of Menards, and we'll have the season opener at Daytona. I don't remember how many laps we're running. I want to say it's like 50-ish. But the practice session starts at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 on the East Coast. Race starts at 9 Eastern. I will probably start my stream somewhere around 5:30-ish Pacific. 8:30 East Coast.
Blue flag.
Just so that way you guys don't have to watch an hour of me driving in an oval for just practice.
There's AL and P2 upon us. Right behind. We're clear. Clear.
And as I mentioned earlier, Saturday, I think 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 on the East Coast. Planning on running the NEC solo, which is a 4-hour race. I will not be doing that one in VR. I'm going to be doing that one on just the monitor. But planning to run the M2 for the NEC. And at some point this weekend, I also need to run the other officials.
Sector quickest.
And then I also want to take a look at the Way of the Hunter update that I have not had time to look at yet.
Car ahead on track. Previous lap time was a 1 minute 23.6. Auto fuel engaged. Adding 14.5. 7.6 more needed later. The fuel window open.
Oh, shit.
We're at 3 off tracks.
I was looking at my black box.
Track limits now at 4 off tracks. You're vulnerable to the car behind on track in the next sector. Delta time behind over 5 laps. 1.3. Unclear. That's P8 in class now. AL and P2 imminent. Blue flag. Right behind. Clear. Clear.
I got 9 laps of fuel.
About 9.7. Laps to go with fuel. 8.8 at finish line. All right, that's P7 in class.
I'm going to try to run it all the way out. As I mentioned at the start, it's all about survival tonight, and we just picked up another spot because someone else disconnected.
Delta time ahead over 5 laps. 1.5. Sector was optimal. Blue flag. AGTP upon us. New quickest lap. 1 minute 24.041. Right side behind. It's clear. It's clear.
Should be 6 laps of fuel at the line.
Blue flag. AGTP behind you. None behind.
Thanks, Nick.
"18 laps done in this stint. You have a GTP upon you. Blue flag." No one behind. Blue flag. AGTP coming up. I'm right behind. Clear. We're clear. One second slower than your quickest lap time. Previous sector was best. Debris on track. Cleared. Nice. Bro, you're P6 in class
Jesse
now.
disconnected.
Laps completed. 40 laps left. Debris on track. Debris on track. You have 5 minutes, 7 seconds of fuel remaining in the tank. Left behind. You're clear. That's P7 in class currently.
Sorry, Andrew, I was trying to give you room.
Outstanding. We're in P6 in class now. We're looking at a class P6 with this pace.
I have not seen Jesse reconnect.
.7 gallons left.
Don't be looking at the black box in that little corner. Car is starting to get very loose under low fuel.
Debris flag.
Hey Ryan,
1 second down
how are you
from your
doing
back.
tonight? Oh man.
Hitting out for fuel. There's only 0.7 gallons left in the tank. Enter pits. Pitting to get a quick repair. Juice. 4 times rubber. Along with clear screen. "11 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Parked.
Oh. I'm sorry,
Class
John.
leader, Lane and pit lane after 24 laps for our first pit stop.
I just quickly glanced up. I saw the purple and the member. And for some reason, Ryan was the one that clicked. I apologize, bud. Four exiting.
Fuel override. Rubber now leads the class.
Did you, John, did you see the short that I put out of our little incident? And more importantly, did you see my perspective of that?
Leader in the class. Roper heads into the pits after 25 laps. First pit stop.
That was such a hilarious incident to me. Even in the moment after I came to a rest, I laughed about it. Yeah, because I saw that you had lost it, and I was doing some extra braking
Lane
to try to
6B1
avoid it,
is grass.
and then net code.
Interval ahead, 58 seconds.
Careful what you ask for, John.
We have 29 minutes 50 of fuel remaining in the fuel tank.
I mean, we could be running these cars, those cars here. And those cars don't really like this off-camber corners.
1 minute in front.
Although we did run Interlagos.
You're facing headwind from south here, 8.9 miles per hour. Last sector quickest.
Good job.
Blue flag. Gap in front opened by 1.4. There's a GTP behind. Right rear. Clear. You're clear. Blue flag. Another 30 laps remaining.
No problem, John.
Bullet is on the way. Too imminent. Right rear. It's clear. Clear.
Wonder if Jesse disconnected because there were no more LMP2s.
Right side behind. It's clear. Blue flag. Blue flag. You're vulnerable to the driver behind on track in the upcoming sector. Left rear. Clear.
Well, this is no bueno.
car behind on track. Lap time 1 minute 23.140. Sector was the new best. Five-lap delta in front, 2.377. Track limits. 5 off tracks. Blue flag. Blue flag. Last sector was quickest. 35 minutes 40 to go of this session. Right behind. We're clear. Blue flag. .59 gallons on average.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Right rear. You're clear. Blue flag. Driver behind on track is faster in the upcoming sector.
Go ahead, James.
Right rear. Clear.
At this point, I'm in survival mode.
We're in the fuel window now.
That's what I'm doing.
You have a GTP inbound. Blue flag. We're clear. AGTP upon you. 2 upon you. On left side rear and clear. It's clear. 0 behind. New lead driver.
I'm not going to take tires. Not that it really matters, since I'm a lap down on everybody.
Five lap delta ahead. Minus 2.9. car in front. Last lap time was a 1 minute 23.017. 20 laps to go. AGTP imminent. Blue flag. Right side rear. Clear. We will take an instant repair. Control plus polishing window. 7, 6, 5.
Sorry, Nick. That was literally
4,
a last-second
3,
decision to go in.
2, 1.
Okay.
Servicing. Paulette has taken the lead. We have a GTP on you. Blue flag. No one behind.
Ooh, I am sweating. This is one of the reasons that I am not running VR for NEC this weekend. I am not going to do 4 hours in VR and sweat up a storm. Plus, I don't think the battery would make it for the full 4-hour race plus half hour of quality.
One minute 23.939. A new best.
Hey! The first 23. And I did it without a draft. Or no, that's not my first 23. What am I talking about? I ran like a 23-1. I'm an idiot. First 23 of the race, though.
One 1.3 laps ahead. Leader in the class, Lane pits now after 21 laps, second pit stop. Car 07, Roper takes the lead of this class. Blue flag. There's a GTP on you. Right behind. Clear. None behind. Blue flag. AGTP on the way. The pit window open. 0 behind. Car behind on track. Previous lap time 1 minute 15.660. Blue flag. AGTP behind you. Clear behind. Right front. We're clear.
Thanks for the heads up, Terry.
No problem. Thank you.
No problem, man. I ain't racing anybody. Last thing I want to do right now is wreck anybody.
That's all good.
class leader on pit road after 23 laps. Second stop.
Minutes to go.
You have around 12 laps left. Car ahead. Last lap time 1 minute 23.5.
My original tires are finally giving it way up. Lady, did you take tire?
I am the tire whisperer.
Yeah, Terry's on new one. I figured you didn't take them because we ran right around the same time, but Terry's tires woke up a few laps ago and started cutting a big chunk out of it.
I thought about not taking them, but I wasn't sure.
Now I just need you to catch him, Terry.
Ooh, it almost snapped on me.
10 further laps left.
Yeah, the Porsches are a fair bit easy on tires than the old Cadillac.
I wasn't sure because my practice did not go well for tires.
I don't know why I shifted a second there.
Car in front. Previous lap time 1 minute 22. There's a GTP approaching. 1 minute 25.140. Previous lap.
You like doing that when I'm behind you.
We're clear.
I'm just here covered in sweat, trying to take advantage of the wins I can get, man.
I know the feeling.
Calvert takes the lead.
I was fine when Terrell was behind me, but then once you got behind me, a lot more pressure. No offense, Terrell, but
Yeah, he's on those new.
Blue flag. There's a GTP behind you. Six off tracks. Going left rear. Clear. No one behind. Eight
Sorry, Terry.
GTP close. About 7 laps left.
Oh, good.
None behind.
Well, let's see if I can make it past 7 laps to go this week.
Congrats on the podiums, Jim.
LMP2 winner was decided an hour ago.
Blue flag.
Odd.
You have a GTP coming up.
Terry could have disconnected, Keegan could have came back, and who knows?
We're at 7 off tracks. On right side rear. Clear and clear. Car in front. Previous lap time was 1 minute 23.078.
I think I got caught with the NVIDIA 50 series driver crash.
Did you downgrade drivers?
Yes. But I can only go so far because I'm on a 50 series.
They did release a new one today.
Yeah, I hadn't checked.
What you're saying is after this I need to go and upgrade.
I honestly haven't experienced the black screen yet, so I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't get the black screen. It was just a
One down from your
complete
quickest lap time.
iRacing crash.
Well, I just knocked on some wood for what I'm about to say, and that is, I haven't had any issues at all.
Car ahead. Last lap time was a 1 minute 22.9.
So 2.5 minutes to go. I think we will get the white flag next time by. And even if we don't, we have enough to make a second lap. We did not get the white flag.
We have close to 2 laps left. Blue flag.
Good windows here.
Could have been 2 in a row.
On right behind. It's clear. Blue flag.
Go ahead, Justin.
On right
Definitely
rear.
not what I
Clear.
expected after having 2 spins early in the race.
Hey, you each had a spin up, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a spin too. Race I coulda, woulda.
Good race, everyone. I took the 0x though.
It's really easy to do here, because the car is like never really under you. It's always spinning your tires.
You can get bonus points for finishing.
Good win there, Terry.
Lead off
It was
track.
a lot of fun racing. I am drenched.
All right, there's only
That
one
was
way
a
to
blast.
finish this
I
race
tried
off.
to
Solid
find a way to
stuff.
get around you
P6
before,
in
and
class.
couldn't find anything because we were too similar on pace, so I had to wait for you to mess up.
Good win, AJ, man. Good drive from the back again.
Warning. Fuel
Yeah,
pressure.
I'm going to jump in the chat on Discord.
Guys, I'm jumping at this next corner.
Alert. Engine stalled. Be advised. Oil pressure.
So you're upside down.
Nope, I'm right side up, but I'm out of fuel.
Oil pressure.
Let's go back and look at that.
You out, Aaron? No.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
I'll tell you, man, this first couple laps, AJ, were pretty wild in the back there. There was some sketchy moves going on. Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Oh, I gotta get out of VR. It is starting to get too warm outside to be in VR for 3 hours. All right, so let me drag some stuff over here. First of all, over on the vertical stream, thank you, Snake, for hanging out. I appreciate it, and thank you for hanging out over on the horizontal as well. Thank you to Michael, Jerry, Travis was in here for a bit. As well as John. Sorry again to John for calling you Ryan. But yeah, if you guys did find yourself enjoying this, I would appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. I will be back tomorrow night for Fast Chairs, doing the season opener for the ARCA Menard cars. and we will be running at Daytona. And I'm going to take a quick look here at the schedule because I can't remember how many laps. It is a 50 lap race. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. And John, you gave that an 8.9. I mean, I did stick the landing technically. But anyways, guys, yeah, I will be back tomorrow night. And then, like I said, Saturday, likely 5 p.m. Pacific time. Planning on running the NEC solo in the M2. I got to get some practice in so I can make sure that I am staying consistent. But until then, I will